Hi, I'm Sheena Metal. This is Haunted Playground After Dark. We're doing some free psychic readings. Thanks to my wonderful engineer and producer, Emery, for setting this up. Very awesome. We're going to get the little folks together at Instagram here. And that's going to be rolling. And then there we go. How is everybody? Good? It's nice to see you. Hi, Instagram. I'm Sheena Metal. This is Haunted Playground After Dark. We're getting the TikTok up. Everyone's always telling me now, you got to get rid of TikTok. TikTok's going to take all your stuff and do all the bad things to you. That TikTok. It's just social media, folks. I know we all think China's coming for us, but whatever I got, TikTok and look at it. I don't really give a shit. Is that bad that I don't care? I don't care. I don't care, folks. I like helping people, and I'll take some risks to do it. And if one of those risks is being on TikTok, then so be it. All right, here we go. Remember to follow me everywhere on social media, because you know I love it. All right. Hi, everybody. Remember to send me a text message if you want a reading. Send me a text. Hi, 818-437-0886. Hi, TikTok. I'm Sheena Metal. This is Haunted Playground After Dark. I'm doing some psychic readings. Who wants a psychic reading is the question. That's the first question. The second question is, when will my special reoccurring guest, Cullen the cat, show up? Because he always does. I don't know where he is right now, but as soon as he wakes up and hears mommy's voice, he'll come running down here like a hot potato. And then he'll be here for all of you to see. He'll come for his snuggles. He does love on-camera snuggles. He's a little bit of an exhibitionist, my child. But he's the best child in the world. Well, I got here earlier than last time. We're going to really start working next week to get here early. Danielle said, my cat came running when she heard you. Right? I'm making myself a note, Danielle, that I need to look up the jewelry for you. I have not forgotten about you. I'm making myself a note, and at the top of it, I am putting Danielle jewelry. Danielle wants some stuff from my store, and I've got to see what I've got. I'm pretty sure I have a hematite pendant. I'm just not sure if I have the ring in the right size, but I'll look. And if not, I'll find it. It might just take a little bit of time. I need to get one of those ring sizers so I know what every size is. Right now, I just play it off my own finger, which is an 8. And I just see if it feels bigger, then I know it's a 9, or my first finger is a 9. So I use my own fingers as the ring sizer, but I'm not really sure if that's the smartest thing to do. But that's what I do. Okay, so Danielle, I've not forgotten about you. I just seem to have hit like a busy time coming back from having poisoning twice in 1 week, because only I is all I have to say about that. Okay. And Marie, thank you for that link. I can see it now. And I'm going to get it up and out everywhere. How's everybody doing? Everybody ready for some readings? Does that sound like fun? Our numbers are growing nicely. Please share the link. Tell everybody you know to come over here and check out a live. Check it out. I wish I could incorporate Instagram and TikTok onto our streaming platform with StreamYard, but it's not a thing. So they don't have Instagram and they don't have TikTok yet. I don't know why they don't have Instagram. I know everybody now is all freaked out about TikTok, which, you know, I think people are just freaked out about China. I think it's 100% a China thing. This weather has made me kind of dizzy, this humid weather. And I have to work an outdoor event all weekend. And it's gonna be hot. As a matter of fact, they've asked me a couple times to work in a psychic capacity there, and I would love it. Except I'm worried I'm not gonna make it through the heat. I don't know what I would do to make it through the heat, but I don't know. I don't think I would. So welcome everybody. For those of you who just watched for Cullen, I'm sure he'll be here soon. And you know who you are. Those of you who just watched for Cullen. Sweet little Cullen. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. Okay. People keep talking about my accident. Somebody asked if I would talk about it. It wasn't actually an accident. It was a near accident. I just got a couple of text messages about it. Nothing hit me. I avoided it. And that was the beautiful thing about it, was that I was able to avoid it. Basically, somebody ran a stop sign in an area where they were blind to me, and they would have hit me. As I stopped and then moved forward from the stop, they would have hit me. And it was a truck, like a delivery van, moving super fast, and hit me right at my driver's door. But my car, apparently, my new car, has this feature where it shuts you down if it thinks anything is near you that's going to harm you. And on my screen, on my dashboard, which is all digital, there was a flashing light with a cone of red, like almost like a rainbow, but all the strokes were all red in a semicircle around a picture of the front of my car. And it was like flash, 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 boom, and the car was off. Probably faster than I did that. Flash, 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 like the fastest you can imagine. And then boom, done, out. The car shut itself off. Not just braked, but literally shut itself off. Like, you can see those commercials where we nearly missed the accident because the car braked. No, this car shut itself off, like it was off. The battery was off, the whole thing dead. Like when you first get in the car and it's not on at all. And then he right by. And then he had the nerve to look at me like, "Oh, what are you doing there?" I stopped. And then I went to look and I couldn't see you, and you didn't look, and you're going way too fast on a tiny residential street. So it was shocking because I was shocked, and I cried. I started crying. So here's the part I haven't really talked about, and I just started talking about it yesterday. So when I had my near-death experience when I was 23, as I hit the wall, but in my consciousness went through the wall and was in this space of all white. And a man was sitting next to me. And he told me he was just there to make sure I got across okay. And then I heard a voice say, "It's completely up to you. Do you want to stay or do you want to go?" So right before this accident happened, I was turning left onto the street that eventually, where the stop sign was. But that was a little tiny, so I was turning at a light, and the next up was the stop sign. I heard that same voice in my head said, do you want to come home? Do you want to stay or do you want to go? And I said, no, I want to stay, which is what I did last time. Last time during my near-death experience when I was 23, I said, no, I've got so much to do. I want to stay. And I literally felt myself get sucked back through the wall. And then I was in the car, and it was spinning around in a circle, blocking the exit lane, and cars were swerving to get around me. A few nights ago, just when I said, no, of course I want to stay, because all I could think about was all the people that were here that needed me. I mean, first and foremost, right? The little guy. What would the little guy do without Mama for snuggles? He's not like with everybody else the way he is with me. Like, we have a thing. It's a definite, for sure, real thing with the two of us. And I worry about what would happen to him if something happened to me. I don't even want to take a trip or go away for business and not bring him with me. Like, I would take him on a plane. I'd take him on a cruise ship. Like, I take him wherever I got to go, because he does not want to be away from his mommy. I don't want to be away from him either, ever. But I mostly do. I want to travel with him for him, so he doesn't have to be away from me. So I saw his little face and all the people I love, and then all of you that I take care of, all my clients, and I just thought, no, I got to stay. And then boom, that happened. So it's interesting, because last time I got the question asked to me after the impact. This time the question before, and then there was no impact. And I really believe in my car, who I named St. Bridget, whom I work with spiritually a lot with St. Bridget. She saved me, and the actual St. Bridget and the car St. Bridget. Um, I really believe that Archangel Michael was with me, and Archangel Raphael, who I've been told by one of my spiritual guru counselors that I work with him when I'm at home. I've also been told that at home I'm a ferryman. I help people get across, and ferry person. Uh, there's no accident that I have a job at home that has the word fairy in it, but it's a different kind of fairy. It's the other fairy. So I think those peeps that are in charge of the crossover, like the guy that was in the car next to me, the being when I crossed when I was 23, those are kind of my peeps, right? Because I work with them when I'm home. I just know my mom was with me, and everybody was with me, and it was a thing. I was having a crisis of faith that day, as sometimes we all have a crisis of faith, and I was having a crisis of faith. And sometimes when that's what's happening, Spirit comes in to remind you how important everything is. And that's what happened. And I think that's beautiful and wonderful, and it renews your faith again that Spirit is all knowing and here to take care of you. And I love that story. So let's hear it for love, and let's hear it for God. And let's do some good stuff today in service. How does that sound? I'm getting these links up really quick. Bear with me, get your questions in. I'm getting links up. Do, 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 do. I got water. All right, links are almost done. A couple more. Everybody good? Are you guys doing well? Three more links. Sorry, I got distracted by telling that story. I could have been putting links up, but I was distracted. We have 1,300 likes already during this video on TikTok. It's kind of nice, right? If you have not contacted me off of TikTok, please do send me a text message. 818-437-0886. Let's be in touch. I'm really bad about checking my social media direct messages. I wish I was better. And I'm not even that great at checking my email because I get so much. But I am really, really good at looking at my phone. So if you want to find me, text me. As it is, I get hundreds of texts every day. All right. All right, I'm going to start sending you replies. Make sure you send me messages. I know our Thursdays are a little bit slower because people are still trying to figure out this new day that we're on. I see some of you guys in the chats, but I can't really read your messages. I don't have my glasses, my readers. But I am excited to hear from you all. And if you send me a text message with a question, then I'll be able to read it, you know? How's my TikTok people? Who's with me on TikTok right now? Who's with me on Instagram right now? It's a little harder to decipher the two of you than it is with the folks that are here in the main streaming chat. I know Erin's here with us. I know Cindy's here with us. And I know that Emery is here. My three musketeers. But I don't think any of you are on TikTok. So if you're interested in being a moderator on TikTok, let me know. You can send me a text message. Everybody good? Okay. Okay, here we go. If you want to book a private session and have me to yourself, remember you can text me and I'll send you the info on that too. Erin's put all our links up and she's sitting in the chat on YouTube. Thank you, Erin. I see Cindy in there. Thank you, Cindy. I know Emery's in there. Thank you, Emery. Remember, I need your first, last name, and your email address. That's how you enter to get a reading. And remember, I need one specific question. Just returning the messages on your text here. I love you all that your cats come running when they hear my voice. I hope they don't run away from me in the opposite direction. Look at all the lights we're cranking up on TikTok here. 1.7. All right. All right, we're getting everybody nailed down here. Patrice, you're going to be up first. Patrice is gonna be up first. So nice to see you all here. Beautiful. All right, when you text me, I just need one specific question. If I don't have your first and last name and email address, please. Then you send me your question, text it to me, and then when Spirit calls, if Spirit calls you for this broadcast, you will be alerted. How's that sound? It's pretty easy. It's pretty chill. Okay. All right, Patrice. Patrice, am I talking to you or am I talking to Dave? Because I have the text from Dave. Oh, here we go. Dave says, hello, I'd like a reading tonight. My name is Dave. I was wondering if my disability gets worse in the next few years. I don't see it getting much worse. I see that it's not great now, Dave. I don't necessarily seeing it getting way worse in the next couple of years. I think it just is, the goal is how can we work to make it better? You know? How can we get it better? And get you a little bit of relief from your symptoms. That's really what Spirit says you should be focusing on now. But do I see that, in 2 or 3 years, it's going to be twice as bad? Or no, I don't see that. But I do see that the goal right now is how can we decrease, right, the effect the symptoms are having on your life, how you're managing your symptoms. How can we decrease the effects of the symptoms on your day-to-day life? How are they inhibiting your ability to live your best life and have joy? That's what I'm really working on right now for you. That's what Spirit's talking about. And I know you're not going to like the story, but I would love it if you would go through a complete dietary revolution. Change your eating like 100%. All clean eating. I know. I think the same thing when I think about it. Oh, I'm really going to get into this clean eating thing, and I'll do it like one day, and then I'll be like, oh. I mean, I can do it maybe like 5 or 6 days, and then you just run out of things to eat. And it just gets boring. And the whole excitement of your life is, oh, I can have half an avocado and half an apple today. After a while, it's just not fun. Although the apple sounds really good right now, and I might have one when I'm done here. I might just have an apple. because there is a correlation between some of the things that you're doing with your diet and your water intake and your sleep intake and all of those things, your ability to live more stress-free, that has to do with the symptoms of how you're feeling because of your disability. So let's try to get you healthier, okay? All right. Let's all send some love to David and to Patrice, that he gets better, that he's feeling better. Okay? Dave says, that makes sense. Managing symptoms is the thing I worry about. Patrice is changing her diet. I'll take tips from her. Thank you. Good boy. Yay. I love that story. You're the best in the world. Okay. I love that. You two take care of you. All right? Okay. Dave, you've got a good attitude, sweetheart. I love that about you. I like your good attitude. Who wants to send me a question? It's so easy. Who wants to watch me guzzle water? I love water so much. I'll just drink the water all day. All right. Okay. Dave, you're awesome. It was a pleasure to read for you. Is everybody doing good? All right. I kind of want to do some cards today. I'm thinking about doing some cards today. Heck, you guys know Cullen. If you're watching the video right now just to see Cullen, you're kind of shit out of luck because there's no Cullen today. I mean, I could call him and he would come and then you could all see him. Maybe we'll do that. Yes, period. I'm not sure what any of that is, so you're going to have to help me with it, period. Hang on, I'm texting moderator Aaron. Okay, here we go. Sasha, you're going to be next. Sasha says, do I have sciatica? And if so, why do I keep getting pain every few months in my back? It's not sciatica, Sasha, but it is a pinched nerve in your back. It's an inflamed muscle that is pinching a nerve in your back. So if you would, Spirit is saying, sit on your bed or the couch. Put your legs out straight like this. Put your feet up like that. All right. And then just slowly move your body down and to the point where it's, starting to get uncomfortable. So your nose is heading towards your knees. Okay. And then, just hold it as long as you can and breathe really deep while you're holding it. And just do that as many times a day as you think about. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to stretch out that muscle so it's not so bunged up, and so it takes pressure off the nerve. Right? And then you're trying to just breathe through that stretch. Okay? Better than sciatica. Sciatica is a whole different animal. It's a whole different kind of nasty torture. But with you, it's just your lumbar spine, your lower back. Okay? All right. I'm at SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. Let's all send some healing over to Sasha. And if you want to get better, my friends, always try to think of the most spiritual thing. Can I do stretching? Can I do meditation? Can I do relaxation exercises? In physical therapy, they'll do that. Now there are places that you can go where they just stretch you. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like orgasmic to me. I want to go to the place where for an hour, some big, strong person just stretches the living fuck out of me. That just sounds so nice. Just pick up my limbs and stretch things. So I want to feel like borderline stretching rack Spanish Inquisition. Not that bad, but like that light. I want you just to take everything and do everything and do everything. And then I want to go somewhere and get a super deep tissue massage. And then I want to sleep for 3 days. That's the dream right now. That is the dream. Oh, and I want it to smell really good while all this is happening. Like incense and candles. Oh, Cindy's got a stretch lab near. I just want you to just stretch things and stretch them and more stretching. and then just really get in there with your fingers and deep tissue massage. And then I just want to fall asleep. Doesn't that sound great? It just sounds so good. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. All right. Oh, I became a YouTube partner. I'm very excited. Thank you to my wonderful spirit nephew, Lord Rivers. You can find him on Instagram at Lord Rivers, for showing me how to do all this stuff. It's one thing that he's a millennial, but he's also brilliant and he knows how to do everything. He puts his big brain to use instead of just using it to get into trouble. Where's the cat? We don't know where the cat is. He was sleeping with me until about 2:30. And that's when his real nap starts. So this is the thing about Cullen. Cullen and I go to bed usually about 2 in the morning. I try to shoot for 1. It always seems to be 2. And then he sleeps next to me on his little bed that's on my bed until about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Then he gets up, wanders around, is a little crazy, plays with toys, eats, drinks from his fountain, goes to the bathroom. Then the cat box goes and cleans it up. It's all like a little noisy, but you learn to sleep through it. He goes in the kitchen and he stalks the plants a little bit. And then I get up, do some work, and about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I decide to go back to bed. And he comes back to bed with me, gets on his bed. And then I get up in a couple hours, and this is our schedule. Are you excited? And then I just start working from the bed, and he comes and sleeps next to me. And I go make something to eat, come back, and he takes a mild interest in that, usually just if there's chicken breast or some kind of fish that he would like a tiny piece of, or his favorite sushi. And then about between 2 and 3, he just disappears. And the only time I see him during that time is if I'm doing a video. The rest of the time he just sleeps, and then he wakes up like, I don't know, 8 o'clock. And then we hang out till bedtime, and then he goes back to sleep. So, he sleeps, I don't know, 18 hours a day. It's probably why he's in such a good mood all the time, because he mostly just sleeps and eats and gets petted. That's just who he is. He's a happy guy. He has like a super good life. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Does anyone know where the God goes? Do, 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 do. Okay, here we go. Karma, I didn't get a message from you. Everybody wants to know about their soulmates and their twin flames. If you're out there right now and you have a question about your twin flame, send me a text message. 818-437-0886. Anybody on TikTok have a question about their twin flame? Laura says, hi, Sheena, I lost my job while my mom was palliative. She passed away. Will I be financially stable? Please and thank you. Yeah, sweetheart, just give it till the end of the year. It's going to be a little rocky for the next few months. And when the new year starts, it will get better. Okay? Okay. Colleen says, my question is, am I pregnant? I don't see you pregnant right now, but I do see you getting pregnant by the beginning of next year. All right. Sue says, what is a twin flame? Okay, as it's been explained to me by Spirit, your twin flame is the other half of your soul. So you're created at home at the same time. And you come to the planet to rejoin each other, to be in union. And it's usually a super hot love affair, but it's got a lot of problems. And the problems stem from the fact that when twin flames meet, there is an inspiration of rapid healing. And healing is hard. And also, usually, one of the two twins is fighting that rapid healing or fighting being told when to heal or how to heal. And then hopefully they have what's called a dark night of the soul, where they go through this very dark, depressing time while they're in separation. They call that one the runner, the one who runs away, and the chaser chases and tries to work it out. Eventually the chaser says, I'm not doing this anymore. Stops chasing. The runner tends to get more and more depressed as the chaser gets more and more independent. And then the runner goes through the dark night of the soul, hopefully lets the light in, has the spiritual revelation, comes back. By then, we hope it's not too late for the chaser. And if all goes well, they go back into a place called union. And when they're really in true union, that's when everything, the love and the sex and the spiritual connection and everything goes to its like highest height. And then what is supposed to come of that is this connected bliss and connectivity of both of them to self, to spirit, to the earth, to others. And then they can use this newfound ascension and evolvement and enlightenment to help the world, whether they're doing it together or they're doing it separately. The inspiration for it is coming from the togetherness of the union. Does that make sense, Sue? Did I make sense there? Okay, I'm glad, Sue. Yeah. Sue says, will I get married before I die? You're definitely going to be in a beautiful union, sweetie. I don't know about like legal marriage because Spirit doesn't care about that, but Spirit sees the love connection and it's very beautiful. Okay. Okay. I can tell you something about your twin flame. Best sex ever. But with it comes some stuff. So it's hard to get away from the pull of that relationship. Emery says, people on Facebook are still asking about sending stars. I know you're not a fan. Yeah, we'll enable the stars. This is the thing, though. If you send stars, You can't be coming to me and saying, I sent you stars and I want X, Y, and Z, because I can't see when you send me stars, and Facebook will never let me know who sent me stars. So it has to be just a pure, like, throwing a quarter in a wishing fountain, you know? If you're good with that, and you all know that's okay, because I just also became a partner on YouTube. So it's the same thing, but I'm not going to get notifications from anybody letting me know. Same thing with TikTok. If you want to send me flowers or a gift, but it's not going to tell me who did. So you just have to do it out of love, and not because you can come back to me later and say, I want 5 readings because I sent you 3 stars, because I will never know. If you guys are good with that, if you're okay with that, if you consent to that, Emery's going to be listening and watching right now for your responses, then I will let Emery go ahead and enable us for stars. You tell me. It may be something I actually have to do, but I will. I don't even know where to go. Someone will have to tell me where to go. Okay. No, I didn't. Karma didn't send me a question, Cindy, so I did not read for Karma yet. Melissa says, I just realized I didn't exactly ask a direct question. So my question is my boyfriend going to propose anytime soon? Yes, proposing, yes, not soon. You know, but yes, don't rush it. Don't want to rush it. Just enjoy what's happening right now, sweetheart. Okay? Everything is happening perfectly the way it's supposed to right now. Just let it happen the way it's supposed to. Okay? All right. Emery, correct me if I'm wrong, and Aaron and Cindy, because you're all, I think that's the biggest number that we've had on a Thursday so far. I think our Thursdays are growing. Patricia says, Sheena, I've had 15 months of very deep emotional pain. When will I be able to breathe easy again? It's going to get better right around the holidays. And then super better right around the 15th of January. You're going to actually have a lovely, bittersweet little holiday season. Okay? I also see another cat coming into your life. Katrina says, wish I had a twin flame. It's amazing, but you got to be ready for it. That's all I have to say. Aaron said, when will I meet my twin flame? 2 years. About 2 years, sweetie. Okay? Everybody having fun? I might do cards today. I have some out. I don't have my box of cards. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put my cards yet. So I have this curio over here. It has a top section with 4 drawers, and it has a bottom section, 4 shelves, and it has a bottom section. And I was originally going to put my cards down there and stack them on top of each other. But now I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put the dolls down there. Spirit told me a fourth doll is coming. I don't know when. But right now I have Owen and Rowan and Luis. And they would be beautiful down there. It would be like a separate little area just for them. I mean, I could put them just out on a shelf, but I like the idea of them being in an enclosed place. But I could always move them up one. I don't know. I kind of love the idea of them having their own space down there. And I'd put some crystals down there with them and some little salt vials for protection and really make a sacred space for them. But that leaves me with just no idea at all where I would put all the tarot cards and the oracle cards. So I got to figure that out, friends. I got to figure that out, figure it out. I don't know. So right now they're in a box. Remember, I need your first, last name, and your email address. You wonderful people. Oh, Karma says, Karma, I need a specific question, sweetheart. Patricia says, oh no, say it isn't so. I have a 1-year-old and a 5-month-old now. Cats. Yeah, another one's coming Christmas. Oh, speaking of cats, all of you who've just been watching until Cullen arrived, you are free to go. Look who's here. Hi. Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping in a room that's used for storage? You smell like your grandma's stuff. Yeah. You were sleeping with grandma's stuff, weren't you? Do you love grandma's stuff? Yeah. Yeah, after we fix up the house, we'll bring more of it out. You have more grandma's stuff you can sleep on, okay? All right. I know you play with grandma, don't you? I know you do. She loves you. Oh my goodness, she would have spoiled you when she was alive. We all think you're spoiled now if grandma had gotten her hands on you. Because you're the most magic of all. Oh, yes, I love you. 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 I do. I love you. We're going to just have a minute for the baby. I love you. 2,300 likes on this TikTok video. It's pretty snazzy, folks. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, Emery, let me know how to enable those stars, and we'll do it. We're taking the plunge, people. Hi. 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 I love you. I love you. I'm glad you're here. We're reading for people now. You missed all the boring parts you don't like when I put up the links and I send out all the stuff. I know, those are the boring parts, huh? Oh, you purring? You. I do. We're going to go on a trip soon, aren't we? I know, we're going on a trip. What's going to happen when we go on our trip? Oh, I know what's going to happen. Connie comes with mommy. I know, and you're going to ride in the car, and we're going to bring your bed and your toys and a scratchy pad. Yes, and then what's going to happen then? Then we stay in a hotel. You get to sleep on the nice bed, watch TV. Yeah, watch TV all day while I'm working. And then what happens? Then we eat food, and we play with toys. No, it's just like being home, only we're in another special place. It's so much fun. You get to ride in the car. Maybe you'll get some sushi. You love sushi. Maybe you'll get a piece of sushi. I know you like the salmon and the tuna best. Mommy sometimes gives you sushi, doesn't she? Just a little bit of the salmon and a little bit of the tuna. Mm-hmm. And he went to sleep. Are you purring and you went to sleep? Were you sleeping all day and then you came here and went to sleep? Oh, Mama loves this boy. Mama loves this boy. Mommy loves this boy. Mommy loves this boy, this boy, this boy. Mommy. Mary Beth's on her way to TikTok to do magic things. She's our TikTok mod. I love this boy, this boy. I love this boy. Oh, I love this boy. I love this boy. I love this boy. This boy. Yeah, just a good boy, huh? Because when he wants to just come up here and sleep while I read for you guys. That's it. He just wants to be held and he wants to sleep. He's not totally asleep because his tail's wagging. I know your tail's wagging. You're not 100% asleep yet. You know how much everybody loves you? You know how much these people love to see you? They love you, these people. Oh, I've been burning incense. He smells like Nag Champa. Whenever I burn incense, his fur smells like the incense, and I've been burning Nag Champa. You smell like Nag Champa. Plus, he probably also rolled in the ashes on the kitchen counter. Who are we kidding? Is that what you did? People who get like really psychotic because I haven't read the question yet. You everybody stay calm. Okay, there's a lot of people texting me. Not everybody gets in right away. Getting really angry and putting a lot of negative energy around a situation that doesn't help it happen faster. I'm waiting for spirit to throw me to people. And when you're all like, spirit's like, pass, right? Because spirit doesn't resonate towards negativity, only positivity, right, Colin? Right. I just literally go where I'm supposed to go, folks. Tammy, I don't have a question from you. Kathy, can you tell me anything about my soulmate, when I will meet them? Next summer, July, third week in July. That's what Spirit is saying. Next summer, third week in July. Teresa says, hey, can you tell me how long before my grandsons get here? It looks like by the end of the year, Teresa. Okay. Carrie says, Sheena, should I leave Charleston to find my spiritual connection? No. No. Spirit says you're okay where you are. Spirit says you'll find your spiritual connection there. Okay? All right. Teresa says, I hope you don't feel negative vibes from me. No, Teresa, you feel great. You're fine. You're good. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We're doing a session tomorrow, Teresa and me. You could be doing a session with me tomorrow. All you have to do is send me a text message and we'll get you on the schedule and get you all the information. I got to move you for a minute, okay? I got to move you because my arm's going to sleep. I'll put you here, okay? You like to be here. Put you here. Cullen likes to be two places that are just like a baby. He likes this position, and then he likes where his head's down in my arms. I know. Did I move you? And it was a little inconvenient. I'm sorry. You're trying to go to sleep, and mommy moved you. Oh, I love you too. I love you so much. We're all bringing our blood pressure down now to where Cullen's is. We're all bringing down our blood pressure to where Cullen's is. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? This is the most folks been on TikTok in a long time. We're growing our TikTok. Yes, we are. We're growing our TikTok. Just get your blood pressure down. Getting your heart rate down. If you're in the chat and you have not sent me a text message, you won't get a reading. We're all going down. Yeah. Getting as mellow as Cullen is so good for us to get like this. Bringing your blood pressure. Oh, you're going to fall over because you got real sleepy and you fell over. All right. Jen says, hey, Sheena, I was wondering, is my parents' house haunted? Mostly by an older lady who used to live there. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Jen. I keep seeing a shadow person of an older lady. I know an older couple lived in the house. The older lady passed away, but she didn't pass here in the house, and she keeps making herself known to me. Or is it her, or is it someone else? I've had my bed shoved at night and someone either sitting down by my feet or slamming their hands down by my feet, and each time it's woken me up. Honey, that's not the old lady. The old lady's there, and you're seeing her, but that's not the old lady. That is an elemental spirit. I have had to say, leave me alone. I'm sleeping out loud and it stops. The lady I keep seeing likes to hang out in my room or in the back bedrooms and hallways. Sometimes she likes to make me uncomfortable and I have to tell her to leave. Thankfully, she doesn't do or mess with my dog Cooper. She gets rather annoying and is always bothering me. I have told my mom about this and she finds it odd because no one has died in the house. And my mom believes in spirits and my spiritual gifts because we have family members on my dad's side of the family with spiritual gifts. And I think that's where my gifts come from, is at my dad's side of the family. Yeah, it totally is. And someone doesn't have to die in your house to haunt it. Rarely do people haunt ones. Places where they died, like hospitals or cemeteries. People don't haunt those places. They haunt places they had experiences as the living. Does that make sense? Amanda says, what does the future hold for me and my two sons? I have MS and my oldest autism spectrum, and my Liam has Down syndrome. You're all going to be okay, sweetie. This is what Spirit is telling me, honey, is the worst thing, Amanda, is your anxiety. Your anxiety puts you into this uncomfortable place where you believe everything's going to go to hell in a handbasket at any minute. And this is the thing, you have to have faith, and you have to believe in spirit, and you have to know that that's not going to happen, that no one's going to hell in a handbasket, and everything's going to be okay, that your kids are going to be okay, that you're going to be okay. All right, sweetie? You have to believe. It's so important to believe. Can you do that for me? Okay. That's the most important thing, sweetie. Let's all send some love to Amanda, because Amanda can use some love. Okay? Dakota, you're up. Dakota's such a pretty name. I'm usually an old name traditionalist. I like old Celtic names, but I think Dakota's so beautiful. Okay. Hang on, I'm answering. Oh my goodness, this boy. I'm trying to see. Tammy, I don't have a question from you. Colleen, I need a specific question from you. Patrina says, hi, Sheena and Cullen. When does Spirit see me start working, sending love and light? Towards the end of this month. Oh my God, come here. Towards the end of this month, you'll start to work. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work for you guys and manage a scoundrel. By around 30th of September, you're going to know something. All right, Patrina? Jen says, that makes total sense. How can I help these spirits? Just stay in a place of light. All right, just stay in a light place. All right. Oof. That was a lot, Cullen. All right, Dee, you're going to be up. Dee says, Dee says, I was wondering if you could tell me if he's coming back or if I should move on. Look, this is the thing. It's not the last you've heard from him, Dee. He'll be back. But it's not happening any near as quickly as you wish it was. And I think moving on at this juncture would be a really good idea, just for now. Just for now. Get on with your life. Start making new memories, wonderful things with your life. Don't sit and wait, because the energy of you moving on with your life, Dee, will really help him to come back. Okay? All right. Sending you so much love. You're very welcome. Very welcome, Dee. It's my pleasure. All right, you guys, that's my time. I sure love you all a lot. Yay! That's how much I love you. Book a private session with me. We have so much fun. You have me all to yourself. Who's watching right now wants to have me all to yourself? All you gotta do is book a private session. Text me 818-437-0886 or find me at sheenametalspiritual.com. That's sheenametalspiritual.com. Best thing to do is text me. If you're out of the U.S., you can find me on WhatsApp, 1-818-437-0886. I've got a great store. It's at vibrationvortex.com. You can access it through my website. I've got 10 great workshops that you should be taking. You should take all of my workshops. They're very inexpensive. You can keep the link and watch again and again and again. And I do energetic cleanses. I'm doing 2 of those tonight. So good for you. Cleanses and all kinds of specialty services, including I work counseling soulmates and twin flames and people with soul ties, and show you how to get away from your dark twins and your dark soul ties. I hope you have a great holiday weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday, 4:00 Pacific time. We'll have the Facebook stars then. We've got the YouTube partnership. We've got the TikTok thing going on. Until I see you next time, seek peace. Live in love, lead with kindness, embrace unity, always work to raise your vibration. And please always know that you are love, and you are loved, and you're loved by me. I'm Sheena Metal. This is Haunted Playground After Dark. I'll see you next time. Huge love.